All right, hello again, everyone. Welcome again to another one of our seniors fitness workouts from home. In the last session, I did a lot more work on your shoulders than I usually do. It was disproportionate for your shoulders. So today we're going to do a little extra work for your hips, your legs, and your balance. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. I'd like it if you could take your right arm, stretch it as far as you can, and then take your left arm, stretch it as far as you can. Pull both arms as far back as you can, so we're stretching at the top line. If you need to drop the hands a little lower, go ahead and do that. Then separate the shoulder blades. Let the shoulders stretch forwards. Touch the palms together. Try to reach with those fingertips as far ahead as you can. Then we're going to go back to the original position. Opening up your waistband, first reaching as far as you can to the right, then the left, then sending the hands and arms as far back as you can, and separating the shoulder blades and stretching your arms as far forward as you can get them. Now keep the palms together. We're going to close the shoulder blades together, so pull the shoulders back and forwards. You can go a little faster than me, you can go a little slower than me, just warming them up. And then finish with the palms together with some nice circles backwards. Good. Now open up your wingspan. I want you to fold at the hip, bend the knees, cross your arms over, rise up, take a deep breath in, dip down, breathe out slowly. We'll do that 2 more times. Raise those arms up, take a deep breath in, pick your rib cage up so you're stretching your abdominal wall also. And then breathe out slowly on the way down. We'll do 1 more of those with a deep breath in. And an exhalation. Great. I'd like for you to tuck your chin in towards your chest. Let your shoulders roll forwards. Slide your palms down your thighs. Let your knees and your hips bend also. And then just dip those hands as low as you can get them. We're not going to hold the position, so once you've hit your maximum depth, we're going to rise up, extending the spine 1 vertebrae at a time. Open up your wings, not your wingspan, but open your palms up so that they face the front of the room. Hold the shoulders back, pick your chest up, look up to the ceiling, take a deep breath in, and then bring it all together and repeat once more. Taking your time, going as low as you can, steady breathing. And then rise up again. Hold the shoulders back, open up the palms, turn the thumbs out, take a deep breath in. And then relax. I'd like for you to turn your toes in towards each other. We're going to raise and drop the heels 20 times at a nice smooth pace. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you want to grab a chair, you can help with balance. 13, 14, 15, 16, getting close, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I'd like for you to turn the palms out and do it 1 more time, counting back from 20, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Keep a nice smooth pace here. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake those legs out. And we'll just do 1 more stretch. I want for you to turn your chin up to the ceiling. Tilt your head to the left. Tilt your head to the right. Tilt your head to the left once more. And tilt your head to the right once more. Draw your chin down towards your chest and turn your head to the left. So we're stretching the back of the neck here. Turn your chin down and turn your head to the left, to the right this time. To the left. And once more to the right. Look to your right. Look as far to your left as you can. Look to your right. As far as you can, really work. And then as far as you can to your left. All right. Grab a rubber band. I've shown you in the past how to use a towel doing this as well. Just grab it, tuck your elbows in. I know I said this would be a leg session, but I like to work your rotator cuff at least once every session or whenever I can. So we're going to open and close those palms for 20 reps, starting from 1, 2, 3. If you can, 4, 5. You can stand on one leg. 7, 8. You can do this next to a wall. This is only if you feel like you need the additional, you can handle the additional struggle. I think I'm on 16 here. 17, 18, 19, 20. If ever you feel like you want to add that, stand on one leg with exercises like this, you can just do it next to a wall. So if you start to lose balance, you're going to bump up against the wall, or keep a chair close by. So turn the palms down. We're going to do that 20 more times with the palms down, starting from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, we're getting close, 7, your shoulders should be burning now, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is your warm-up for the day. Now we can get into our actual balance work and leg training. So grab a chair, make sure it's close to your right side. We're going to stand on let's stand on our left foot this time. And what I want you to do is hike your hip up towards the ceiling. Or another way to conceptualize this is to make your hip sway towards the chair. So I'm bringing my hip just closer each time. We're going to do this in a multiple of 4, starting from 0, 4, and I'm always stopping with my hips at neutral. 8, it's really important to stop at neutral. 12, 16, 20. Again, if you can't do that on one leg, 24. Just lift the right heel, still make the hip move up. I think this is 32, 36, and 40. Let's switch to the other side. So this time I'll demonstrate the whole 10 reps just with my heel up, hiking my hip up. As long as this leg isn't pressing the hip up, there's a difference between pressing the hip up with this as a support and then actually having to use this leg, the opposite one, the glute, to control the stabilization of the hip, which is really what I want. So if you keep the ball of your foot down for this exercise, don't actively use this leg to press up. Don't create too much pressure into the floor with this foot. It should really be primarily for balance. So, counting back from 40, 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4, and 0. I know that's an awkward exercise for a lot of you, but I think it's so valuable that it's honestly worth my posing it on you every time, regardless of whether or not it's the most comfortable exercise. So you're going to stand on your right foot, right in front of the chair. You can use this for balance. There is no folding forwards allowed. We're just going to kick our legs straight back as high up as we can without folding. Squeeze it for a half second and then drop it down. So it's a reverse leg raise. We're going to spell perambulate forwards, and then we'll switch legs and spell it backwards. So let's start. P, give it a little squeeze, hold it, then drop it down. E, R, A, M, B, U, L, A, we're getting closer here, T, E. Now replace your feet. We won't take too much rest here. We're going to spell it backwards with the opposite leg, starting at E, T, A, L, U, B, M, A, R, E, and then one more. P, there we go. You can just push the chair to the side for now. We did, for this next one, it's a squat. We did them last time. I did them in the chair. We'll do them against the wall this time. So stand up against the wall, take about a half foot to a foot step away from the wall, and you're just going to push the butt back until it touches the wall and then press up. If that feels too easy, just take a step forward by increase your distance from the wall by a couple inches at a time. Honestly, that's going to make a big difference for you. We're going to count. Let's do 11. Go as low as you can. So every week, 0, we're doing these at least on one of the sessions. We do 3 a week. This is 11. If you're consistent with me, 22. Every now and then you're going to have a day where you're going to feel a little stronger than other days. 33. On those days, 44. If you can push yourself to go a little bit lower. 55. Even if it means keeping the chair close by and using the chair to help you out. 66. Just the experience of squatting a little deeper is going to go a long way for you. 77. I always like to see when you can do something 88 that you couldn't do before, or if you could do it better than you could do it before. 99. I hope I'm actually counting these correctly today. And 110. Great. You can have a seat. I'm not going to have you do any more squats today. But what I will have you do is take your rubber band and put your knees together first, because I want this band to be nice and tight. You're going to tie it around or wrap it around your shins right below the knee and just tie it once or twice. Doesn't need to be knotted too hard because it's rubber. So, we did this one last week also. It's primarily for your gluteus medius. We're going to lift and tap our right foot out, and then lift and tap our left foot out. We're going to do this for a sequence or multiple of 6s, starting from 0, and then switch legs. 6. You should be feeling this 12 in the hips. 18, 24, 30, that's it. 36, 42, really work to squeeze that band far out. 38, 44, I think I just, you know what? I totally messed that one up, guys. I've got to stop talking when I'm counting these multiples. I'm focusing on what I'm saying to you, but I hope you got that right. So let's just say I counted to 60 and we'll count back from 60. I don't want to give you too much of a rest. So sorry, I shouldn't talk. 60, 54, 48, 42, 36, 30, 24, 18, 12, 6, and 0, and then let's do one extra on the left side since we started with the right. And you can untie or just outright remove the band. That's all we're going to do. I hope you felt that inside for your hips. We're going to move on and do a single leg kick out here. So that looks, it's actually something we haven't done. We've done a bicycle action, which is very similar. But this keeps your, this next exercise keeps your leg in one track as opposed to moving it up, down, in, and out. So this is what it's going to look like. We're going to lift one leg. If you need to lean against the chair, go ahead. Lean against the back of the chair. But you'll get so much more out of this in terms of building up your core strength if you don't touch the back of the chair. So you're going to raise our left knee. We're going to kick the leg out and then tuck it in. Kick it out and tuck it in. Now if you have a lot of difficulty with that, just do it this way where you skim the floor and keep the foot close. Okay? We're going to count this in a multiple of 7 starting from 0, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, and 70. You should have felt that right in the front of the hip. Let's count backwards from 70 with the other foot. 70, 63, 56, 49, 42, 35, 28, 21, 14, 7, and 0. Believe it or not, that's it for the exercise component, for the strengthening component, I should say. But I would like it if you just push the chair to the side and grab yourself one of your balls. It doesn't need to be bouncy today because we are going to be tossing it today, not bouncing it. But we're going to use a similar sequence from what we used in the previous session. And that is to say, this time we're going to do 2 taps on our right foot and 1 tap on our left foot. Twice on the right, once on the left. You are going to pick a spot in the distance. Don't look directly at the ball, so we're only utilizing our peripheral sight. And we're going to toss that ball up and down, trying to catch it. Doesn't matter to me which hand you use. You can use one or both of them or switch. Just remember, twice on the right, once on the left. We're going to count a multiple of 8, starting from 0, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. Now we're going to do the same thing, except tap twice with the left and once with the right. Counting backwards from 80, 72, 64, 56, 48, 40, 32, 24, 16, 8, and 0. All right, everyone, thanks for sticking with me today. I hope you enjoyed this session. If there's anything that you'd like to see, any exercises that address specific issues that you're facing, I will make a video or a sequence of videos to address exactly that point. Don't be afraid or hesitate to ask, either if you're a part of my email group or you could just leave a comment below. By the way, if anyone would like to join my email group where you receive these videos in an email with a joke 3 times a week, you can simply email me. You can find out, or actually I have a form on my website. That's www.newagainfitness.com. So just go to that website and there's a little tab under Seniors Fitness Program. You can go to that page and just put in your email address, and then I'll send you the emails every 3 times every week. Until then, until the next time I see you, stay safe, stay active, stay hydrated.